What's poppin', my Facebook, YouTube fam? It's your boy. Who knows coming at y'all with another one, man. Today, I'm going to preview and predict the NFC divisional playoff rounds. We're going to have the Green Bay Packers versus the Seattle Seahawks on Sunday. And we're going to have the San Francisco 49ers versus the Minnesota Vikings. If you're watching this, man, make sure you subscribe to the page. That's all I need you to do. Just click that subscribe button. Subscribe, man. I got a lot of content coming for y'all, but let's get straight to it. The first game we got Minnesota Vikings versus the San Francisco 49ers. This is going to be a great game. Honestly, in my opinion, these was the two best teams to me the whole year in the NFC. I've been saying these was the two best teams. Minnesota just wasn't living up to their roster. They wasn't playing up to their ability. That was the number one team that I didn't want my Saints to play. And you guys seen why I didn't want that. Dallas and Minnesota are two teams that they match up perfect against the Saints. So that's the two teams that I hate the Saints playing. But this is not about the Saints. They lost. They at home. So Minnesota going into San Fran, man. When we look at the running games, man, both of these teams got great running games, man. Got great running games, but I would edge the running game to Del. What? No, I'm gonna say I edge the running game to San Fran, but Dalvin Cook is the better running back. They got the better running back in Minnesota, but how Shanahan dropped his plays and his running game and his formations and stuff. San Fran got the better running game, like as far as running plays and stuff. But Dalvin Cook, as far as running backs, man, this dude, he been showing, outside of Derrick Henry, man, Dalvin Cook probably been the most impressive running back this year, outside of Derrick Henry. Then is Dalvin Cook. So I'm gonna go with the better running back. I'll go with Minnesota on that. When we get the receivers, that's Minnesota all day. I mean, Emmanuel Sanders, nice receiver, good receiver. They got Sanders. I mean, Debo. They got Debo in San Fran too. But, man, we talking about Thielen and Diggs, man. I have to go with Minnesota on that, man. Diggs got locked up last week by Janoris Jenkins. That's not happening 2 weeks in a row. So I don't know who San Fran gonna put on Diggs, because Richard Sherman don't travel, so he'll be on Diggs and Thielen sometime. But I'm going with offensively all together. I don't even have to do it position by position. Offense all together, I'm going with Minnesota. Defense, I'm going with San Fran. That defensive line San Fran got, them boys been resting for a long time. Them boys been resting. That line, I think that line is going to cause havoc for Kirk Cousins. Because Kirk Cousins, the Saints didn't put no pressure on Kirk Cousins that whole game. So we seen a Kirk Cousins that play like that without any pressure. Kirk Cousins didn't have no pressure that whole Saints game. This game is going to be completely different than that. So defensively, I'm giving that edge to San Fran. Minnesota got a great D too. But like I say, how Shanahan run his offense, he get his running backs in great running plays, and he get his receivers open on great play calling. He the best play caller in the league to me right now. So I think Jimmy G will be able to move the ball a little bit better on Minnesota than Kirk on the 49ers. So, I got this game. This a great game, man. I'm not lying. Both of these teams are great teams. Like I said, I had both of these teams as the two best teams in the NFC all year. Predicting this game, if this game was in Minnesota, I'd pick Minnesota without hesitation. San Francisco showed me that they the same team. San Francisco showed me that they've been the same team all year. They had a lot of doubters. I was a doubter, but I came off the doubting train a little early, maybe like week 7 or something like that. And I realized, man, these dudes play the same every time I see them. So this who this team is. So I've been stopped out in San Fran, man. At home, I think Minnesota the better team, but like I say, playing in San Fran, I don't see San Fran losing in San Francisco. And a lot got to do with they coach. I think they got a great coach, man. I think them boys going to be ready to play. You know, I think they got enough veterans on their team to know what's at stake. And like I say, I just think at home, I'm taking San Fran. This game would have came down to whoever was at home. If Minnesota was at home, I would have picked Minnesota. But it's in San Francisco, so I got San Francisco in this game, man. I think this is going to be a great game. I think the winner of this game going to win the NFC and going to the Super Bowl. Whoever win this game, going to the bowl. So, you know, I got San Fran. If Minnesota won, would I be surprised? No. Because Minnesota is a great team. But for sure, the winner of this game going to the Super Bowl. So that's my video, man. Make sure y'all subscribe, man. You know, like the video. I'll holler at y'all, good people.